Welcome to another episode of Democracy 101 in 5. I am Samson Itodo. Democracy 101 in 5 is brought to you by Adobe Africa with the support of the FCDO. What is bail and what are the conditions for bail? We asked some Nigerians and got some interesting answers. Please take a listen.
Bail is temporary release of someone from cell or from custody.
Bail is a constitutional provision that is accorded to every citizen.
I think a deal for, let's assume that somebody, police lock the person and they have to go and bail the person. So that is what I understand a word bail.
Very interesting responses. Bail means to temporarily release a prisoner or an accused person in exchange for something. Usually, it's a fine, money, for appearance in court at a later date. So according to the Criminal Procedure Act, Part 14, there are conditions one must fulfill before he or she is granted bail. A person charged with any offense punishable with death shall not be admitted to bail except by a judge of the High Court. So where a person is charged with a felony or other than a felony punishable with death, the court may, if it thinks fit, admit such a person to bail. In other words, the court may grant that person bail. Now, some may ask, what's the amount for bail? The amount of bail to be taken in any case shall be at the discretion of the court. Bail shall be fixed with due regard to the circumstances of the case, and it shall not be excessive, because that's a provision of the law. So an accused person who is granted bail may be required by the court to produce a surety or sureties. And the reason why the court will require a surety is to ensure that that person who is granted bail is presented at the time and when the court requires that person, because there is a surety. So where a magistrate, after preliminary inquiry, commits a person for trial and does not admit him or her to bail, the magistrate is required to inform the person that he has a right to apply for bail to the judge of the High Court. Now, a judge of the High Court may in any case direct that any person in custody of the state be granted bail, or that the bail required by the magistrate court or police officer be reduced. So Section 35 of the 1999 Constitution provides more information on matters relating to bail. So any person who is arrested or detained upon reasonable suspicion of having committed a criminal offense, such a person shall be brought before a court of law within a reasonable time, and if he or she is not tried within a period of 2 months from the date of his or her arrest or detention in the case of a person who is in custody or someone who is not entitled to bail, or 3 months from the date of his or her arrest or detention in the case of a person who has been released on bail, he shall be released either unconditionally or upon such conditions as are reasonably necessary to ensure that he or she appears for trial on that date. And that's Democracy 101 in 5. If you have any questions or topics you would like us to cover, you can reach us on any social media platforms via @Yaga. You can also watch this episode and other episodes on our YouTube channel @Yaga1. Thank you for watching. I am Samson Itodo. See you next time. But remember, before we leave, that you have the power to make democracy deliver for you. Please use it wisely. Bye for now.